I touched down in this city, and the first person I'm having an encounter with happens to be one of the meanest persons I've ever encountered in my entire life. Welcome to my channel, you guys. Today's video we're going to be talking about my worst traveling experience ever. Now, mind you, I've had other not so nice experiences while traveling, but this one happens to top the charts when it comes to like worst traveling experience, and happens to be that it was in one of the most beautiful cities I've ever traveled to. How? So that was towards my graduation, or I think I had already graduated, I cannot remember. Towards my graduation, I had finished uni already by then, and I decided that, I read so much about some of the historical places within Ukraine, so let me try to visit some of them before I graduate. So I finally leave the country because I don't know when next I'm going to be coming around again. So I went on Google, search historical places, and I was like, Uzhgorod Castle. That's a nice one. I've heard so many stories about it. I think maybe I should start from there. I should check it out and see. Maybe I might really like the place and stuff. So I got myself a train ticket. So the thing is, I lived in Ivano-Frankivsk city, and from Ivano-Frankivsk to Uzhgorod there was no direct train. So I had to take two trains, one from Ivano-Frankivsk to Lviv city, which is like 2 hours away from my city, and then from Lviv city to Uzhgorod I'll get another train. Then it so happens that from Lviv to Uzhgorod there's usually only one train, which is at night, midnight actually. So I decided that, okay, let me take a train to Lviv city, do a little sightseeing there, because that was one city that I didn't used to like frequent very often, even though like it was just behind my backyard. So, or we were behind their backyard rather, because we were in the village. So called my friend, she was already in Lviv. Before I got to Lviv, I called her and I was like, there is this a nice dolphin place in Truskaviets. That's another small town in Lviv region. So I'm like, place, I've seen so many stories, heard so many things. I heard that it's really nice, a very beautiful place, and to see the dolphin show isn't very expensive. If you want to swim with the dolphins, it's this, that. I already like called the place and confirmed all these details before I told her. Then she was like, sure, no problem, because she was one of those friends that we used to travel almost everywhere together. So my train was supposed to be for 5:30 to get there by 7:30 or thereabouts. I think it was 45 minutes, a speed train, but I missed it because I slept very late the previous night, and I woke up like exactly when the train was supposed to be leaving, or maybe like 15 minutes. I woke up like 30 minutes to when the train will be leaving. And you know how the hassles of calling a cab, waiting and all that. So by the time I got there, my train was just leaving. So I had to remedy the situation and take a cab, join a cab. So there is this cab company that does interstate travels. So you will call the driver. They would be like, it was set up in such a way that a driver might be passing through your city, and at that point where they get to your city there might be like free space. So they would like advertise that, there's this free space, and they are from here, they are going to this place, their final destination is there like that. So I checked the app, no available cab. I kept refreshing until one showed up, and the guy was like, he's just close to the train station, they call it Vauxhall. He's just by the Vauxhall. I was like, cool, I'm already at the Vauxhall. So he was like, he'll be there in 15 minutes. I waited, he got there, joined their cab. I think we got to Lviv. This was maybe around 6:30 that we left Ivano. And then by the time I got to Lviv, it must have been like around 8:30 thereabout. Just morning time when everybody's like going to work and all. Dropped me somewhere, and then I took a bus to the train station. Got to the train station, waited for her a little bit, and then she came with one of her other friends. And then from there, I had already like figured out the prices of the buses, what time the bus was leaving and all that. So when they came, we just paid for our tickets and then left to Truskaviet. This train, I think this boat, we left around 9:30, or was it around 10:30, and we got to Truskaviet like around 12, because I think it was a 2 hours journey from Lviv to Truskaviet. And then we got there. Lucky for us, they were just about to start a show, so we just sharply paid, and then we went inside. They were like, if we don't want, because they had already started the introduction and all that, if we don't want, because we missed a little part of it, we would wait. The next one would be by 2. Was it by 2 or by 3? We were like, who is waiting here by till that time? We paid and we entered, and it was a beautiful experience. First of all, the town, it was a small town, but you know how most European towns are. It was very beautiful, and I was like, can I just move here? So we got in, finished the show, came out, took some pictures, took some videos. I think I even posted a video of it. I'm going to link it somewhere up here. So we finished like around past 2, went back to the bus station, waited for a few like an hour or so, then got another bus, went back to Lviv city. We got to Lviv city like around 5:36. We had a few hours to kill. Okay, I had a few hours to kill because I was the only one that was proceeding to go to Uzhgorod. My train to Uzhgorod was at midnight, like I said. So I had so many hours to kill. So we decided to like do some window shopping, a little sightseeing, and then went to spend the rest of the time with the friends. One friend was not traveling back to Nigeria, so we're not going to see for a while, and was like, oh, you're around, we've not seen for a long time, so let me come around since you're around. So I went to his place, stayed there till when it was time for my train, took a cab, went to the train station, and then when I got on the train, this was like it was already midnight, so there was no need doing anything. I just laid down, slept off. But then the enemy decided to come and disturb my journey, because I was expecting my period to start like in 3 days, and the stupid thing, instead of writing me a letter or calling me on the phone and be like, hey, you are not pregnant, there's nothing wrong with you, you're not sick, nothing, we're not coming this month. So I will be like, oh, my man, my G. The stupid thing decided to start coming, and if you're one of those that have terrible cramps, you would understand what I'm talking about. It wasn't a pleasurable experience. And you know how irritable we women can be whenever we're having our menstrual issues. So I got to Uzhgorod city in the morning, like maybe around 7 or 8. I can't remember the time we got there. But it was still like quite early. Shops hadn't opened and all, really opened and all that. So most train stations would have like commercial bathrooms, commercial like resting areas, in case like your train is going to be, your your transit train is going to be like delayed for like, it's going to be for like maybe 8 hours. You're going to be waiting for a long period of time. You could like pay for a room and just go there and rest. And if you like need to like shower or anything, there had bathrooms that you could pay and use also. So I went to the counter, met the lady at the counter, and requested for a bathroom, paid and all that. She gave me a key, took me to the bathroom, showed me the key to the store that she gave me. I entered inside. I had already taken off my clothes and all that. So I now realized that the shower was kind of bad, but it was still usable. So I'd already taken off my clothes, so I couldn't go back outside to go and tell her that, oh, she should come and change the bathroom, this one is spot and all that. So I finished using it, finished everything, cleaned up and all. And mind you, I had clothes to change, so I finished, had my bath changed and all that, came out, went back and gave her the key, finalized whatever it is that I was supposed to finalize with her. And when I was about to leave, she now went back into the bathroom, went to go and check the bathroom, and then came back and was calling me. I was like within the train station hall already. Started running, coming to come and call me. Was like, I spot the shower. Why didn't I say that I spot the shower? I should come and pay for the shower. I was like, didn't you see the shower head when we got in there? Didn't you see the state that the thing was in when I went in there? She said, no, it was in perfect working condition. I'm the one that spots it. Hey, my goodness. Shebi, I look like a hoodlum. Me, I'm not understanding. And I'm the one that spots the shower. Kept arguing about it too. She was like, I'm not going anywhere. If I don't repair it, they are going to seize my passport. They are going to seize any travel documents that I had on me. I think I didn't travel with passports because we were not required to travel with passport. So I only had my student ID card. I'm going to seize my student ID card. Kept talking. I was like, this one is not mad like this. What's wrong with this one? I told her, okay, no problem. I'll pay for the shower. How much is it? She now said $150 or thereabouts. I said, bitch, you are lying. You are a serious liar. And you know when you are angry, the way you be talking. At some point, I was so angry, like tears started coming out. I was like, because I just felt like this lady deserved a punch in the mouth for lying about this. Because she knows very well that I wasn't the one that spots the shower. So why is she lying that I did it? So I was like, it's a lie. That thing doesn't cost $150. I have bought a shower this thing set before, so she can't come and be lying that it's $150. So she was like, she'll go and call the plumber to come and so that I will finalize everything with him if I have to pay him the money and all that. I was like, okay, no problem. The plumber guy came, so the plumber guy was witnessing everything, the argument and all that. So when we left the train hall, he was like, he knows that I'm not the one that did it, but I should not be angry because there's really nothing he himself could do about it. If he had money, he would have just bought it and told me to go, but he doesn't, so I should not be mad. I should just buy. I was like, no problem, it's okay. So there was like some shops close by, so we went there, waited a little bit because they had not opened yet. They opened and then we went in. Of course, I got the cheapest and worstest quality of shower that you could find in the store. I think the one I got was like maybe $50 or thereabout, or maybe I think 50 or 70. I got it. The plumber guy was like, it doesn't matter, just buy any one, so long as it's a shower, just buy it. I bought it, and then we went. So okay, as after I bought it, I didn't even need to go back inside. So he took it, went back inside. I went on my way. I was planning to, when I finish going around, I will come back and insult the woman a little bit before going. But when I came back, by the time I finished sightseeing and everything and came back, it was like my train, it was already time for my next train to go back. So I didn't have enough time to go and give her a piece of my mind. But at this point, I can't recognize her face anymore. If not, if I ever visit that city again, I would have gone back to give her a piece of my mind. So, but then I later on ended up enjoying the rest of my stay in the city. Anyways, I'm going to do a separate video about the other beautiful things I saw in the city when I got there, because the video is already getting too long. So check out for that video next, which is going to probably be maybe a few weeks or so, because the pictures and videos of my travel to that city is like one of those pictures, those videos and pictures I had taken whilst traveling, or most of those my travel escapades, that I was like I would post and I never got to post it because I was just an idiot. But now I have morale, so I'm going to post it eventually. So thank you for watching this video, and if you did enjoy this content, please do give it a thumbs up, like, comment down below, and please do not forget to subscribe and share this video with your people. Let them come and join us. Let us enjoy this great content together. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.